Right, let's get this live on the road, shall we? Let's crank up the brightness a touch there. We've already got some movement. Start the tracker. And now let's fire things up over here on TikTok. So if you are joining us, we are searching the skies for UFO, a UAP, live over Wiltshire here in the UK. So we're right in the heart of Crop Circle country, just down the road from Stonehenge.
Target detected.
Oh, we've got some more activity already, and we're looking for the strange and anomalous in the night sky tonight. There we go, let's get all this going. Right, so it's a lovely clear night again. I'm so grateful that we've got some clear skies. We're already going to see so much. Who is joining us already? If you say hello in the chat, if you're joining us for the first time, let us know where you're watching us from. We're looking for UFOs, UAP, flying around in the night sky over Wiltshire in
Target
the UK,
detected.
right in the heart of Crop Circle country. Just down the road from Stonehenge. We've already got some movement there. Our little tracking software, it's machine learning, so it is learning to identify potential UFOs versus the many satellites that are flying around up there. David, Edward and Harry, how is everyone doing tonight? Good to see you all in. Yeah, so we're searching for potential UFOs flying around in the night sky. It's a lovely clear night, so hopefully we're going to see so much. Last night was very active again. So yeah, I think tonight is going to be very good as well. That beautiful purpley star just up there, that bright one, is Vega. It's 25 light years from us here on Earth, burning a lot hotter and brighter than our sun there. Edward, fine, thank. Good to hear it, Edward. Yeah, all good. Sadly, it's Sunday though, isn't it? Oh, the working week coming up, but we have been treated to some wonderful clear skies. So looking forward to what we're going to see tonight. Normally we see a good handful of anomalous things. Now there's going to be lots of satellites and explainable things up there in the sky. I think there's 14,500 satellites at the last count there. So we're going to see a lot of those. But we're also, if we pay attention, going to start to see some strange and anomalous things too. And that tracking software, as it improves over time, will help us identify those. Leanne, thank you for the gifts. It's very kind. All the gifts, subs, patrons go back into the stream, helping us improve what we do. Right, you see the tracking software there. It's learning at the minute, but it is trying to identify movement. That's when the target little symbol pops up. Then that orange line plots the course that it has already gone, and the idea is satellites move in straight lines basically. They can't deviate from that. So it uses that orange line to then predict a line in front of it, which you'll see as a white dashed line will appear when it gets one. And as the object travels across it, if it stays on course for a satellite, it will go green, saying, hey, it's nothing anomalous here. No, don't pay any attention. And if it goes red, it should then highlight that to us, that it could be something interesting, something a little bit stranger. And Leanne as well, thank you for the alien pets there, feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Thank you there. Where are we in the chat? Kate is in. Oh, you're already in. You're nice and early, Kate. How has your weekend been going? Leanne coming in with the hashtags and shares. Kate as well there. Appreciate that. All those shares and those likes help us to reach more and more like-minded people there, like yourselves. The more eyes and minds on the phenomena, the better. The more we can piece this puzzle together there. And Grumpy Grandad, thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight? Good to have you in. So the tracking software is still learning. As you can see, it's trying to plot course, it's trying to identify things there. I'm just going to crank up the brightness a little bit so it's going to go a bit squiffy. Hopefully that brightness will then help it see a bit more of what's going on. There we go. Right, so yeah, it's trying to identify some of those movements up there, help us filter out the satellites, the anomalous there, from the anomalous there. And Kate as well, it's not over yet, just having a brew before I try to fight my kids in the shower. Oh yeah, you've still got the best bit to come there. I feel like it's over for me there. And Grumpy's in Skegness. I think you might be our first viewer from Skegness, so welcome aboard. How are your skies tonight? Are they nice and clear there? Jane, welcome aboard. Thank you for the share. Do appreciate that as well. As I said, it does help us to reach more and more like-minded people there. So you're looking at the sky live tonight. This is live over Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of Crop Circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge. We're looking for the weird, wonderful, strange and anomalous flying around up there. Oh, look, we've got a nice one. Look at that. See, the target symbol is our tracker, but the one just below it there moving across the screen, that is an object flying around in the night sky. And that flashing brightness how it's peaking. That is very, very interesting there. Keep an eye on that because we're looking for further strange behaviour there. Some strange movement would be really, really good. If we could see it do a handbrake turn, left or right, slow down, speed up, anything like that will tell us that we are not seeing one of the many satellites. And George, where is Free Eye Atlas? So sadly at the minute it is below the horizon to us. We can't get a good eye on it. But as it comes around from the other side of the sun, we should get a chance. It'll be an early morning or a very late one, depending how long you stay up.
Target detected.
There's some interesting one on the tracker there. Keep an eye for that. But yeah, hopefully we'll catch it then as well. And Kate, just watched an interesting thing on the dark forest theory. Oh, the dark forest is one of those interesting answers to the where is everybody theory there. The idea that all of the civilizations out there amongst space are keeping quiet as not to attract attention from dangerous other alien species. That could be an answer to why we don't see much official action anyway from the aliens, at least. But if you've been with us for a while, you'll know that we do tend to see quite a lot on our streams. There's a lot more activity, a lot more of you guys have had sightings than the mainstream would lead you to believe. I think the phenomena is very, very active up there. Where are we in the chat? Let's catch up a bit here. Am I caught up? Have I missed anything? No, I'm caught up. Where we go. So yes, these are the skies alive over Wiltshire in the UK. Oh, got a nice one coming in here. It's just off the screen for you guys there, but you can still see a bit of it there flying across.
Detected.
So the machine learning is still trying to help filter out there the potential satellites versus the potential UFOs. It's got a long way to go, but hey-ho, it will get there. It is slowly improving. So it's trying to plot, all these orange lines here, it's trying to plot and then predict the future course of the satellites or the objects that are up there. And then anything that maintains a straight course is likely to just be a safe satellite or space junk there. But if we see any hard turns, right and left angles there, speed changes, that could be a little clue that we're seeing something a little bit stranger there. And if you're joining us for the first time, say hello in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. And also, give us a follow. We do this every night that the sky is clear. There's a nice one going across the top. Keep an eye for that one. It looks like it's got the trajectory slightly at the wrong angle, so that will go red.
Target detected.
Yeah, it's gone red there. But keep an eye out. We want to see that interstellar handbrake turn. Something like that would tell us that it is anomalous there. But yeah, say hello in the chat and do give us a follow. We do this whenever it is clear, but when it's not clear, we get the big radio antenna out and we sweep the galaxy for potential alien radio
Target
signals
detected.
coming in from amongst the stars. We want you to join us on that journey. And Kate, it's an interesting theory, but there are too many historical and present encounters. Kate, you are on the money with that. It does look like the phenomena has been here the whole time, and if that is true, if what we have experienced as humans for a very, very long time is ET, I think it does filter out then the dark forest there. But there are other things. Maybe it's not extraterrestrials. Maybe what we're seeing are extratemporals. There might be a time travel element there. We've looked at that one before. Very interesting. There's also extra-dimensional too. Maybe there are a lot of things at play. Yeah, I don't lean fully that way. I think it's an interesting concept, but I think you're probably on the right track there, Kate. And thank you for the shares. And Paranormal, how you doing? Good info. There's something out there. There is a lot out there, Paranormal, isn't there? And not just in the alien world, but probably in your field as well. There does seem to be a very strong overlap of interests in our areas. I mean, I personally am very interested in the paranormal. That's what got me into that sort of questioning mindset there, wanting more answers. And this is only one shade of it, so I'll have to check out your page as well, because that looks right up my street there. There's got to be something out there. Just look at all these dots that we're seeing here tonight. They are all other stars like our sun. Some bigger, some smaller, some brighter, some hotter, but they are nonetheless big fusion reactors burning away out there in the sky, and they're going to have their own planets around them. And what we're learning is that most of those stars are probably going to have planets, probably quite a few of them. And, life could be very, very abundant. Why would we think that life is any different to it is here on Earth? There's such a diverse range of species and organisms here. Why would life be limited out there amongst the stars? And if that is the case, I mean, can you imagine how many different civilizations we may be looking at right now? Trying to get my head around that one. And John is in the house. Good to see you there, John. Hope your weekend has been going well there. Kate, I would like to look into dimensional theories. I haven't snooped about that one. Oh, it's starting to get our head around that angle, the extra dimensional angles. We tend to think culturally dimensions as sort of extra spaces, extra places to go, but it's not quite the right way to think about it. For me, it's trying to map our head around it, but we could be seeing these UFOs. They could be the 3D part of what is a 4 or 5D object, and we're only kind of seeing a small bit. there. But God, that is an interesting rabbit hole. And Brian, have you ever seen something move and then stop? We did once. We have seen the stopping once. What we haven't seen, and what we really do want to see, is that like sharp right hand turn there, the stopping dead and then turning off an angle. But we have seen the pausing, we have seen other course changes, speed changes, things like that. We've seen weird flashing, and one of the weirdest ones we've seen formations as well. And we've also seen one that was stopped dead, just flashing away for most of the time there. So we've got some clips actually on our main TikTok page. You can check those out if you click through our name there, see some of the past things there. But we tend to see something strange pretty much every stream. So if you hang around, we've only just started, we're 9 minutes in, so I'm sure we're going to see so much more there. And Neil, evening, nice and clear in Oxford now. That bodes well for us. You're not too far from us there. And if it's clear for you, hopefully it's clear for us for the rest of the night there. And thank you for the heart, Neil. Appreciate that. All the gifts, the subs, and the Patreons do go back into the stream, helping us improve what we do. John, is that purple star Vega? You are on the money there, John. Yeah, so that one there is Vega, 25 light years from us here on Earth, burning much hotter and brighter than our sun. It won't last as long, sadly, as our sun there, because it'll burn out much quicker, but it's about 2.8 times the size. But when it does go up, it is close. In stellar terms, 25 light years is pretty damn close. Look at all the activity we've got going on screen. They're mostly faint, so it's having trouble tracking them. Oh, it's got one up there in A1, but keep an eye for that movement. Look at that, it's just coming in. The one that's...
Target detected.
Yeah, look out, the speed and the brightness of some of those, absolutely crazy there. But yeah, 25 light years, it's not that far, but it shouldn't cause us a problem. When it dies, it shouldn't be big enough to go supernova and cause us any issues there. And Santiago, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Where are you joining us from tonight? How you doing, Carl, as well? We're getting all the regulars in. And Gabe, my friends and I have been seeing UAP sightings here in Cambridge over the last couple of weeks. Man, I love that. And this is what I find most amazing about this platform, getting together, hearing all of your first-hand accounts. Feel free to share some details. We'd love to hear a little bit more about that in the chat. But we also have a Discord as well. The link is in the bio there. It's a free place for us all to get together and share our experiences. If you want, we've got a personal experiences section in Discord there where you can put your story, any images you might have, videos too, and that way it won't just disappear after the stream and our community can read it. Or you can just read through some of the other sightings that there, see if anybody else had a similar sighting that you have had there. And nobody, what's the latest on Free Atlas? I hear it's changed course and is waiting for Earth. Oh, nobody, I haven't heard that one yet. All I know at the minute
Target
is
detected.
It's all pretty much the same. We did start to get some of those images out from the European Space Agency, and it's still in this. It's anomalous, but it's not anomalous enough to have a clear answer. But that's just the latest from the places that I'm hearing. I might not be up to date when I have all the information there. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised anything from that object at the minute. I do lean, I think, more to fancy interstellar comet, but I wouldn't want to put money on it yet. And Gabe, how you doing there? Very strange lights. So the lights, although, I mean, you say we see lights in the sky, and when you try and tell... I've left my little thing on there, the Discord thing. When you try and explain to somebody that you've seen strange lights in the sky, it's like we don't have the vocabulary to describe, really, do we? The details and how different it is. You know in your gut when you see it acting in those strange ways. It doesn't compare to anything else you've seen before, how aeroplanes work, or shooting stars or things like that. But then you try and convey that to somebody else, and then, you know, it just doesn't quite do it justice, and they think you're a little bit crazy. But we've all seen those strange lights here, and if you hang around on the stream, hopefully you'll see a few more there. And Alicia as well, thank you for the share there, guys. It's those shares and those likes that help us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourself. So the more eyes and minds on the phenomena, the better. The more we can all piece this puzzle together. And Carl, thank you for feeding Alan.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Our little stream mascot. It's a bit cruel that he eats the alien pets, but who am I to judge alien culture there as well? If you are joining us, these are the skies alive over Wiltshire. We are right in the heart of crop circle country here in the UK, just down the road from Stonehenge. So a long history with the phenomena and strange activity. So yeah, we're looking for UFOs, UAP in the night sky. It's a live feed, and as the night goes on, you'll see more and more objects there. Right, I'm just going to turn up the brightness a touch because it's only just getting dark now. So if I turn it up, maybe the tracker should improve a bit. There we go. So right, where are we in the chat? Let's find our place there. It always jumps ahead there. Gabe will join the Discord. Excellent. I love to hear that one. Hopefully then we can chat a bit more and see some more of your sightings there. I know the community will love it there. And CB as well, thank you for the like. I do appreciate all those likes and shares. And what's happening? So good question. So this is a live feed from my garden here in Wiltshire. So we're pointed basically directly up to the night sky. And we're looking for UFOs, UAP, things like that flying around. Now there's going to be a lot of explanation unexplainable things, a lot of satellites, a lot of space junk that are going to come up on our screen, because anything up there in orbit will reflect the sun's light back to us, whether it's ET or whether it's a Starlink satellite or whatnot flying around. So how we're going to filter those out is by their behaviour. If they do anything strange, if we see it behave in a way that a satellite just can't, because satellites are falling to Earth in a bigger circle. They can't really change their speed or their trajectory at all. They can make slight adjustments, but they're very subtle and over a long period of time. So we wouldn't really notice anything that on here, and that's why we've got this little tracking software that is trying to plot the courses of these objects. It's struggling a bit with how faint some of them are, but that's the idea. It's going to help us highlight any of that anomalous behaviour. If we see something do something a satellite just can't. There, and Monday, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. Do let us know where you're joining us from there tonight. And CB, I saw a blue police flying around recently. If that's of any interest, it could well be. The phenomena comes in all shapes and sizes. Whereabouts was that, and where are we? Let's catch up there as well. And Tron, welcome aboard. Let us know where you're joining us from. CB as well, thank you for the follow there. Sean too. Guys, if you're new here, say hello. Let us know where you're joining us from. Have you seen anything strange yourself? We'd love to hear about that whilst we wait for the action to kick off on screen. Not that we have to wait long. It's already very, very busy tonight up there, so it's not going to be long before we see something strange, I think, there. Marley, question, how long after leaving the room do you see green? That's, if you look on our main page there, I did take the pictures of what the door looks like coming into my office where it's green. And it does look like you're about to be abducted, but also I've got a window directly in front of me here. And if I leave the blind up, the view that my neighbours get of this green illumination from the window and me just chatting away to the window, God knows what they all think. I've probably got a reputation locally, so you're on the money there, Marley.
Target detected.
Oh, we've got a nice one there. So watch this one as it comes through. You can see the tracker. Ignore the tracker a little bit. It's got the angle just wrong. It is struggling with that a bit, but we want to see if it does anything strange. Does it change its course noticeably there? Does it go off to the left or to the right? Does it stop dead? Does it speed up? Because that is something a satellite just cannot do. And that will tell us that it's something else flying around up there, possibly ET on his way to Interstellar McDonald's drive-thru. So keep an eye, because it is that strange movement. We are going to see lots of explainable things, but it is worth keeping an eye until they leave the screen there, because it only takes that little change of course at the last second there to tell us conclusively that it is not a satellite. So do that there. At least it ain't red. Well, for Halloween, I'm sure it will be. It won't affect my night vision. might theme it for Halloween, go red there. And CB, yeah, it landed in my garden. A strange man came out of it.
Target detected.
That's a call. I like that one. What was I've forgotten all of my Doctor Who quotes now. I was trying to come back with one, but I haven't got one there. You beat me to it there. I love that, CB. And Idilla, good to see you in there. Thank you for the likes. It is those likes and those shares that help us reach more and more like-minded people like yourselves there. More eyes and minds on the phenomena, and together we can piece this puzzle together. If you are joining us for the first time, say hello, but do give us a follow. We do a UFO live Skywatch like this every night that the skies are clear. When they're not clear, we get the bigger radio antennae out there. We sweep the galaxy for potential alien radio signals, or if the moon is up full, that's some footage from our last moon stream there. We see all the craters, all the details. We talk about how weird the moon is as well. So yeah, make sure you're following us so you get the notifications when we go live. But we are based in Wiltshire in the UK, just down the road from Stonehenge, but right in the heart of crop circle country. So a long history with the phenomena here. Lots of weird lights in the skies, even sounds and time slips in this little village that we are in here. So these are the skies to be watching there. And how you doing? Oh God, I lost my place in the chat. Hold on. Good to see you there. And Marley, the only knock will be ET late at night probing. He's probing questions there. CB, the blue police box was bigger on the inside. No, I refuse to believe that. Where are we? There. Where are we? Let's scroll down there. No! Evening, Sam and Alan. How did the Patreon go the other night about the underwater UFO base? Oh, no, that was really, really good. You should have the link so you could be able to watch it again. So it is up there to watch through. And yeah, it was really, really good reading through that one. So a couple of times a month for our Patreons who help us improve the stream, we do a deep dive. Obviously, these are quite busy streams. We're constantly welcoming new people in, so we don't get a chance to go into detail on a lot of stuff. But the Patreons are different there because it's the regulars. So we really go into the minute detail, normally on a scientific paper or a whistleblower's account relating to the phenomena. And last time it was on the underwater UFO UAP construction facility that a whistleblower claimed to have information on. That was really cool. Next time, which is going to be October the 24th, we're going to be looking at the leaked MJ12, the Majestic 12 documents, and that is the organisation that is reported to be managing the UFO secrecy and reverse engineering and whatnot over in the US there, or at least they were. And some documents were leaked apparently back in the 80s and the 90s. That kind of come out with all of this, so that's going to be a really interesting deep dive, and you can join us for free at the minute because there's a link in our description there, and it gives you a month for free, so you can watch the old ones and join us for that one too if it's up your street. Matt Smith was the best one there, CB. Honestly, I didn't really like the others, but I got in with Matt Smith there. And Sparkle Life, welcome aboard. Let us know where you're joining us from there. Jamie, thank you for the likes. And John, why is Vega purple? So Vega does have, because of the temperature that it burns at there, so Vega is that star just there, that nice bright purple one there, 25 light years from us here on Earth. So yeah, Vega does burn hotter and does have a slight purple hue because of that, but the lens that we use for this camera, it lets in so much light, it kind of exaggerates things a little bit too, but we need it to let in all that light so we can see all of this movement up there. So that's a good question. Where are we in this chat there? Mario as well, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Susie's in the house. Good to see you there, Susie. Justin too, welcome aboard there. And Sue, Natural Living, where are you joining us from tonight? It's good to have you in. Thank you for the follows there. And Carl, it was really interesting. You caught it. Yeah, oh, you was in it, wasn't you, Carl? You're in our deep dive. Yeah, honestly, they're some of my favourite. We really do get a chance to scratch the old brain matter there and watch me struggle with some big scientific words when the old maths and equations come up on the screen. It's not my best moment there, but Leanne and Carl, thank you for the gifts. That's very, very kind of you. All the gifts, the subs, patrons do go back into the stream. And Queeg, good to see you. And
nom nom nom, thanks
thank
guys.
you for feeding Alan there tonight. He was starting to eye me up. Isle of Man, Master. No, I don't think. Have we had anybody in from the Isle of Man before? Maybe, it's ringing a bell actually, but again, such a history on the Isle of Man there with sort of mystery and folklore and stuff. Have you ever seen anything strange yourself there? Queeg as well, coming in with the hashtags. It's those likes, those shares, those hashtags that help us reach more and more like-minded people there. Like yourselves, the more eyes and minds on the phenomena, the better. The more we can piece this puzzle together there. And hey up, always clear skies. Evening. For some reason, I'm only getting notifications for YouTube. Oh, that's weird. But you're getting the premium feed over there on YouTube. Yeah, TikTok is weird. Sometimes it sends you the notifications, sometimes it doesn't. But hopefully some of you will be getting those because it's hard for us to keep to a schedule. We're a slave to the nights drawing in earlier. Never know when we're going to be on. As soon as it's clear, though, we are here every night doing a live UFO, UAP, Skywatch, that it's clear. When it's not clear, we get the big radio antenna out and we sweep the galaxy for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars there. Where are we now? In the chat, do guys say hello if you're new here. We'd love to hear where you're all watching from, and have you seen anything strange yourself? If you've got any questions about what we're doing, what we're seeing on the screen as well, there are no silly questions. Ask away. I'm sure somebody else will have that question in the chat as well. Got to keep Alan fed there quick. Exactly. He starts to eye me up when he gets hungry there. And Sparkle Life as well, coming in with the likes. No, I can't remember anyone from the Isle of Man here. Maybe I'm thinking of something else then, but you might be our first there from the Isle of Man. Phil Billy no mates and phone. Yeah, that is the downside. So we do have a YouTube as well. So we're at the thing, a UFO there. So we do dual stream over there, but it's mainly a backup because you never want to trust to one platform in case TikTok decides it doesn't like aliens for some reason. We can all meet together there. So if you want to follow us, subscribe to us over there. Yeah, you'll always be able to join us. It's at the thing, a UFO. You do get a horizontal view, which shows you a bit more of the sky. So when we're doing the Skywatches, it can be worth it. It's less laggy as well, but the chat isn't obviously as active there. How you doing, Noel? And Danny as well, thank you for the follow. Good to have you in there. Lee Scott as well with coming in with the likes. And I'm up to date with the chat. You guys must be slacking if you're letting me breathe tonight there. And oh no, saying that, it all jumps up. Jade, is anyone following the CE5 method of communication? Now, Jade, CE5, I love that one. So it's Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, isn't it? And that's, oh God, what is his name? Basically, it's this idea that through meditation practices, I think I'm going to get this somewhat right, along the lines of meditation practices and consciousness, that you can summon aliens, basically, and these craft to have these connections, these meetings with them. A lot of people in our community have tried it. and they think it is very good. They swear by it. Now, we do want to try it. Our plan is that we're going to be doing this more on the road. So previously, for our 5,000 follower milestone, we went to an Iron Age hill fort locally where there had been a history of sightings and events there. So it was quite fun doing this live from there, and I got spooked, and you all ridiculed me for that one. But when we hit the 10,000, we're going to be going up to Stonehenge. We're going to be doing it live from Stonehenge with the stones there. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. But in general, we do want to do that more on location, and the idea is once we're a bit confident in that, the setup and all the technology and getting the connection in, then we might explore some of the C5, some of the summoning abilities there, maybe even lasers, radio signals and whatnot, to see if we can encourage more of the phenomena to happen on screen. How you doing, Blue Nose? Good to see you in tonight there. And John, what about 3-Eye Atlas? So, good question. What about 3-Eye Atlas? It's the talk of the community at the minute, and I think rightly so. It's a very, very strange object. I think I'm leaning still more towards fancy interstellar object comet there rather than ET, but I wouldn't write it off. It's not a very hard-held belief there. My gut feeling is telling me that it's going to pass through our solar system, and it's not going to do anything that's going to confirm either way, and we're just going to be left with more questions, kind of like with Oumuamua there. And Blue Nose, thank you for the likes there. And Stephen, good to see you in. Thank you for the heart. All the gifts and subs to patrons do go back into the stream. Joey Swiss is in the house. Have you updated the software? The satellites look huge, and there's a lot of streaks. So have you not seen this one? So this is a new tracking software that we are training at the minute. So it's using machine learning, and it's now trying to plot the objects moving around up there, monitor them, and then if they do something straight, oh my god, what are those ones doing in B? That is really having a sulk there. Look at that. So the idea is, it's trying to follow them and then making their courses more visual to us. So if there are any of those changes, any of the course changes, the speed changes, the things that satellites just can't do there, then we'll be able to filter them out easier and see them clearer. So the idea is you get this little target symbol come up there, and that is when it's identified movement on the screen, and then it draws that orange line trying to basically monitor the path that is already travelled on, get that straight line, because satellites are going to follow that straight line there. So the idea is it plots the straight line it's already travelled on to then guess where the straight line is in front of it. Once it's done that one, you get a white dotted line appear, and then as the object moves along that one, if it maintains its course in that straight manner like a satellite, it goes green, because look, nothing anomalous here. Then if it deviates from the predicted course, it will go red and highlight it to us there to say, hey, look at this one a bit closer, it could be something of interest. Now, it has a little bit of trouble identifying some of these and getting that initial plot there. It starts to lose them a bit. Not sure why, but it is slowly improving. It takes a while to get there, but you'll see it go off. There we go. So it's now predicted a path. So it's green because it's monitoring the path, but it will go red because it's got the angle slightly wrong there.
Target detected.
See? Yeah, so it's gone slightly wrong, that angle. And then normally when a couple cross, that has a right sulk, see? See that one that was going across and then join in to that one there. But hey-ho, machine learning, AI is not going to take over yet, is it? But will at some point probably. But good to see you in there, Joey, as well. Jada, there are lots of videos on YouTube. Let's get a get together from Cheltenham. Good to have you in. There is so much great content now out there from really, really good people that are putting in the work, coming up with new connections, new experiences there, leaking new documents and things, like proper full-on journalistic quality that people are making some awesome content, so we can all learn a bit more about the phenomena. So I definitely second that one. And Stephen as well, thank you for the likes. It's those likes and shares that help us build up our little Skywatcher community here, get more eyes and minds on the phenomena, so together we can piece this puzzle together there. If you're joining us for the first time, we are doing a live UFO UAP Skywatch. This is a live camera from my garden here in Wiltshire in the UK. We are just down the road from Stonehenge, but right in the heart of crop circle country, and we're looking for UFOs. That's a UAP flying around in the night sky there. Raf's in the house. Thank you for the likes there, Raf, helping us build up our little community. But yeah, do give us a follow. We do this every night that the sky is clear there, and when it's not clear, we scour the galaxy for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars. There, right, where am I in the chat? Got to scroll my way through. Good to see you there, Raf. Carito as well, thank you for the like there. And Sparkles, Spark Life. My God, my eyes are going tonight there. Derbyshire here, and evening. Oh, good to have you in. Got a few up your way in Derbyshire. Gliders is in as well. Good to see you there, matey. Getting all of our regulars in, and I'm up to date with the chat. Wow, there we go. I'll have a little breather So yeah, we're searching for the strange and anomalous in the night sky. So we're currently training this new tracking software there, and you can see those little dots that appear. That means that's the target symbol there. It has spotted some movement on screen. The orange line is where it is trying to predict where its trajectory will be. The white dotted line. The white dotted line is the predicted course there, and then it goes green or red if it is on track, or if it goes off track. If it goes off track, it goes red, and therefore it could be of interest for us, because there are a lot of explainable things up there, like satellites, space junk and whatnot, and they all follow very straight, very consistent orbits and speeds. So as soon as we see any deviation from that, we know we could be dealing with something else, and that is what the software is learning to differentiate between the two. Robbie, hi everyone, London in the house, good to have you in. How is London? It's been, oh God, so long since I've been there. I used to cross it every other week. Sparkles, Sparkles, yeah, oh, Spark Life, yeah. God, my eyes are so bad. But we caught it pretty quickly, that's not too bad. Ollie as well, how you doing? Good to have you in there. Excellent. Oh, thank you, Robbie. Right, let's have a drink and enjoy the peace for a second. Excuse me. So that bright purple one there, that star is Vega. 25 light years from us here on Earth, burning much hotter and much brighter than our own star, but we're kind of looking back in time, like 25 years. So they've only just celebrated, or we would have only just celebrated, the old millennium, when that light left that star, travelled uninterrupted across those vast distances into the sensor of this camera, then straight to you guys. So yes, a little snapshot of the past, what that star looked like 25 years ago. Probably looks very similar right now, but it'll take 25 years for that light to
Target
get
detected.
here. Ooh, there's one going across the top of the screen. Don't think you can quite see that one yet. Over on YouTube, though, you can see the full screen there. But yeah, it's a real nice bright candidate. As the seasons change, though, we will lose Vega on our streams, and we'll probably get to Betelgeuse in, which is a nice bright orangey star. And the one that they talk about could go supernova at any point, maybe even within our lifetimes. That'll be phenomenal to see, I think. Agent X, oh, before I forget, did you see my deep dive previously on the 5G in street? Yes, I had actually, Agent X. I had seen that one. Very interesting. Yeah, it does make you wonder. I do remember that one because it stuck with me there. The guy that broke open the street light there with the antennas. Tickers is in the house. Thank you for the likes there. And I've uploaded the deep dive to Reddit, but Mark Steele is trending on here regarding his findings. So was he the same chap? Interesting. Then A-up, are there any planets currently visible, Sam? So there probably are, is the answer to that, but not in the shot that we've got here tonight. I'd have to put my phone up there. In a second, I'll have a check, actually, see where our next planets are. So it's quite interesting. You can tell the planets within our solar system that are up on the screen, because their light is much stronger, because they're closer and they're reflecting that sun's light back. They tend to not twinkle. It's the stars out there which are emitting light, but it's coming from those vast distances there. They struggle to penetrate our atmosphere there, and if the atmosphere gets a little bit thicker as it moves around there, you get that twinkling effect. Our local planets don't tend to twinkle there. DJ, TikTok on the phone, YouTube on the PC. That is commitment there, DJ. Very much appreciated. Can you drop a message in the chat on YouTube? I want to see if my chat's working on there. You can let me know. And where are we? Well, we're at the thing UFO over on YouTube. If you want to see a little bit more of the sky there and that horizontal view, and also less lag and cutting out of the audio. But the chat is definitely busier here. Bobby as well, thank you for the likes there. Ajax, my findings debunked some of the myths around 5G, but not in regard to his findings. I mean, this is good to obviously take everything with a pinch of salt there, a little bit of debunking. The one thing that we have, this is awesome that we can all be connected and share all of this knowledge now, but the problem is we're getting so much coming in. How do we filter it all? How do we make sure it's all correct? Just somewhat exaggerated. People get excited, don't they? Oh, you did put in. Oh, okay, maybe my chat is not working on that one. That is a bit frustrating. Can I? Hold on, let's see if I can refresh it. I'm gonna have to mess around with that one later. Okay, I'm not seeing the old YouTube chat, so sorry if anybody's over there. I need to redo that one.
Target detected.
The old little chat box hasn't updated there. My report was over 30 pages long, so I put a beginner's guide online and gave the science fan. Oh, that would be very, very interesting. What's going on here? Little box popping up, sorry, ignore that one. So yes, if you are just joining us for the first time, we are searching for the strange and anomalous in the night skies over Wiltshire in the UK, right in the heart of crop circle country and just down the road from Stonehenge. And we're looking, so for UFOs, UAP flying around there. We do this every night that the sky is clear. If it's not clear, we get the big radio antenna out, we sweep the galaxy for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars. If the moon is up full, that's our last moon stream there. We can see all the craters, all the detail, talk about how weird and wonderful the moon is as well there. So make sure you're following us and you can join us whenever we go live on these hunts and we can all get that evidence together there. And thank you for the share there, Agent X. Queeg, wasn't something supposed to go supernova over the summer? I kept hearing sort of vague rumours of this sort of thing, like a second star and stuff. The only thing that I know of was Betelgeuse there, but I did hear a lot of rumours, and I don't know, is it that people are getting kind of rediscovering and it's going around, or was there another thing there as well? And Mad for Art, welcome aboard. Where are you joining us from tonight there? It might have been. It's hard to tell sometimes, isn't it? It is very, very hard to tell. Right, I've got lots of movement on the screen tonight. It is very, very busy. I don't think we've had anything crazy anomalous yet, though, but keep an eye out. You never know. It could be the last second as they go off of, just before they go off of the screen there, just that little turn there, maybe it's stopping dead. That can be anomalous, or it's very anomalous. That is the sort of gold standard that we really, really want to see there to prove that it is not just a bit of space junk or a satellite up there. Ash as well, thank you for the like. It is those likes and those shares that help us to build up a little Skywatcher community and we get more eyes and minds on the phenomena there. We've not seen any movement yet, so yeah, there's not. I don't think we've seen anything anomalous yet, which actually, we are only half an hour in. Well, we should see something soon, I reckon, there.
Target detected.
Ross, how do I subscribe to your platform? So you can, if you follow us, actually I don't even know how to do it on here. I think if you click on our name, you can. There should be a follow button, so you'll follow us here on TikTok. If you did want to join us over on Patreon for the deep dives, if you use the link in our bio, it's free for the first month there. And this all goes back into supporting the stream, but there we do our monthly, a couple of times a month, do a deep dive. The old ones are up there to read through again. Next time, I think it's October the 24th, we're going to be reading through the MJ12, the Majestic 12 documents, leaked documents there. It's going to be really, really cool. But over on YouTube, I think you just have to find us on YouTube, and that is at The Thing, a UFO, over on YouTube. But welcome to our little club. We've also got a Discord as well where we all chat off stream there. We share our personal experiences, images and videos too, and everybody's welcome to join to share your experiences with the phenomena there, or just read through them. We do and once a month we do an alien movie club where we vote and we select a alien themed film. I think we voted on Independence Day. It's going to be this month's one, be towards the end of the month. And we will watch it separately, but then we chat about it together on the Discord, so everybody's welcome to join us over there as well. Quick, oh, there we go, C1 and B1. Look, how many dots have we got on the screen now? Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God, there is so much movement. It's hard to keep track of. This is why we really need to get this software trained to help us keep tabs on all of this movement, especially where they're quite faint. It is very hard to notice those subtle changes, but satellites are falling to Earth in a big circle there. They can't really change their speed or their trajectory there, their course. Any different things that they can, any changes they can make there are very, very subtle. We don't tend to see them over the small part of sky that we are seeing here now. So if we see something, stop dead, shoot off at speed, turn left or turn right there, anything like that, then we know we are not dealing with a satellite there or a bit of space junk there. And up, Corona Borealis is due to go super nova between 2025. Okay, so maybe it's that one then. So what? I wonder where that one is in the sky there. Peter as well, thank you for the follow. If you found the button, good to have you on board there, Peter. Hopefully we'll see you in for more of our Skywatches and alien hunts as well. Cosmic's in the house. Thank you for the like there, matey. How are you doing? How is your weekend going, Cosmic? So, yeah, we are searching the skies for UFO, UAP. Flying around in the night sky. We are live over Wiltshire in the UK, which is just down the road from Stonehenge, but right in the heart of crop circle country here. So a long history with the phenomena. Lots of lights in the skies, landings, craft. In fact, this little town that we're in had its own UFO flap in the 60s and 70s. Went on for about 10 years. It had absolutely everything. It's a phenomenal little story. So definitely look up the Warminster Mystery there, or the Warminster Thing. Nobody's really heard of it now, but oh my god, it was such an amazing UFO incident over here in the UK. So these are the skies to be watching, and look how busy they are tonight. But yeah, we do this every night that the sky is clear. When it's not clear, we get the big radio antenna out, we sweep the galaxy for potential alien radio signals coming in from amongst the stars there. And if the moon is up full, that's some footage from our last moon stream there, see all the craters, all the details, and talk about how weird the moon is, and hopefully you'll get the notifications or when we go live if you're following us. Up as well, apparently when it goes supernova, will be so bright it will turn night into day because of it. Now that would be absolutely phenomenal to experience that. So another star nearby blowing up, but illuminating our planet there, so it's like daylight even at night. Not that my my sleep schedule needs any help going out of sync, but wouldn't that be phenomenal? Because they're not quick as well. They do last a while. How long up do they reckon that would last for? Would it be a day, a week, a month? And Marcus, welcome aboard. Where are you joining us from tonight, Marcus there? And Ash and Cosmic.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Thank you for feeding Alan there. I don't, because that's such a big one.
Thank you for the alien pets, guys.
Appreciate that. Owen as well, thank you for the gifts there, and the other ones from Cosmic. All of the gifts, subs, Patreon things do go back into the stream, helping us improve what we do. Oh, it's scrolling. How you doing, Cosmic? Evening. Last shift of the weekend, or powering through, but we'll keep you company, Cosmic, for a bit there. And let's see where we are there. Owen's in the house. Good to see you there, matey. You can't wait here. I mean, oh god, it'd be absolutely awesome if it did go supernova, though, wouldn't it? When we're around to see it. And Zootman, welcome aboard. Where are you joining us from tonight, guys? If you are new here, firstly give us a follow, but after that, do say hello. Let us know where you're watching from, and also, have you seen anything strange yourself in the night sky? We'd love to hear about that whilst we're waiting for the strange activity to kick off on a screen there. Eventually, Sam. Owen as well, thank you for the extra gifts there, and Queeg.
Nom nom nom, thanks guys.
Thank you for keeping Alan well fed. Good evening, sir. Glad to join. Well, welcome aboard. I'm glad to have you all in. This is what I love about this platform. We get to meet other interested people, but also everybody comes together, shares their skills, their knowledge, and their experiences with the phenomena, so we can all learn a little bit more about the universe, what is going on in our place within it together there. That's a nice one coming across the screen there. I'm not sure why the tracker can't get a good lock on that one. Look, it's missed it, and it's back again. But keep an eye, even till it gets to the edge of the screen there, because if it hesitates, if it pauses just for a second, satellites cannot do that. And you'll notice as the stream goes on, we'll start to see a few little questionable things. Are they all satellites? There's a lot up there, but they're definitely not all of them. How you doing, Raf and Freeman in the house there? Joe, thank you for the likes, because it is those likes and those shares that help us reach more and more like-minded people there like yourselves, get more eyes and minds on the phenomena. Banana, hey mate, can you see my message? I can see that one. Oh, was you having trouble last night? I think I saw one from you the other night, but maybe the others were out. But I can see you now, Banana, so hopefully it's going to work and play ball for the rest of the stream. Zoot, South London, love it. Not far from where I used to live there. Will as well, welcome aboard. And today we'll pop some info in the Discord regarding Corona B. Excellent. Appreciate that. And that is why we have the interesting things section over in the Discord. So if you guys see any videos, get any knowledge there, see a podcast that might be of interest, or if there's something that we talk about here on the stream, we can pop it in there and we can all get up to date after the stream. So thank you for that one. John, how cold is it out in space, Sam? Bloody cold. I'm not sure on how many Kelvin, but it's quite chilly. But it's also as well quite hot in places. That's the weird thing about space. It's that's why the old the spacesuits are white. So they're insulated, obviously, to keep you warm there, but it's also to keep, because if you're in direct contact with the sun, they're not contact, but directly line of sight with the sun, there's no atmosphere in the way. If you're in something dark, that will cook you. So that's why they have to be white to reflect that back, because otherwise you'd cook if you're in direct sunlight. They're very weird, either very cold or very, very hot. And Banana, I've been having massive issues, unfortunately. Oh man, that is very frustrating. But hopefully you can see it tonight. Hopefully we'll see there. It never tells you, does it, TikTok, if it is filtering out your message. Never tells us either, which is very, very frustrating. And Owen, thank you for those extra roses. It's very, very kind of you there. I hope you're doing well, Owen. John Paul, welcome aboard. Let us know where you're joining us from there. And John, where is 3i Atlas? So for us now, it is out of view, sadly. It is below the horizon here, so we cannot get eyes on it. And in fact, now when it is above the horizon, it's daylight and it's a bit too close to the sun as well to get a good look. But when it comes out from the other side of the sun, it'll be a very early stream for us, sometime in November, probably about 6 a.m. But we should be able to get our eyes on it, and I think that'll be absolutely awesome there. Mimsy as well, thank you for the share, appreciate that, and good to see you in tonight. Let's scroll down here in the chat. So if you are joining us for the first time, we are looking for UFOs, UAP in the night sky here. We are live over Wiltshire in the UK, which is the heart of crop circle country. Get my words out. We actually had one just outside of town a couple of months back. It's really cool. We went to visit it. We're standing in the middle of it, and yeah, they're very, very interesting there. But yeah, this long history with the phenomena and the highly strange in this part of the world. These are the skies to be watching, and as you can see, they're very busy already. You can see all that movement flying around, but we need to be able to filter out the explainable from the unexplainable there. There is lots of space junk. There are lots of satellites flying around up there. 14,500 at the last count, I believe. And they want to put them up to 40,000. Most of them Starlink. Always a nice one coming through the screen there. You can see the tracker there. It's trying to get a good lock on that one. There you go. It's got its lock, and it's now projecting its trajectory in front of it. And if it maintains it, it stays green to say, look, it's probably a satellite following a straight path. And oh, for some reason it's lost it there. If it goes red, that means it has trailed away. It has changed its course, its trajectory there, which is something a satellite cannot do, and therefore we should pay a little bit closer attention to it. But it's lost it. I don't know why it lost its lock on that one. Yeah, but it's machine learning, so hopefully the more we do this, the better it will get at helping us filter out the explainable, all of those many satellites and things versus the potential UFOs, UAP that are flying around in the night sky. John Paul, what if it's a ship and drops smaller ones? Well, that is it's possible, isn't it? Like, if it is a ship, and it would make sense if there are other civilizations out there, and if you're probably part of this group, you probably think there are. It would make sense that a larger ship would then drop off probes or little smaller ships there. We even talk about that in sci-fi. The big ship, was it the Enterprise there in Star Trek, has its little shuttles that does its bussing around. So it would make sense, wouldn't it, that if it is, it could drop off things, or maybe it's just dropping off more permanent probes as it's going. It's a research vessel travelling through many solar systems there, dropping off probes as it goes. Could well be. Could be anonymous. That's a nice one there. It's got its lock
detected,
and it's gone red there, so that's the bit. It's having trouble getting that initial path correct there. So then when it doesn't follow the path because it got it wrong, it's now going red. So I have to tweak some of those settings there. It's not getting that alignment just right, is it? But it's still worth, because we can see their paths across the sky. It gives us a little bit of a guide there. And you can help us spot it too. Feel free to put any movement in the chat there. We've got that little grid system, so you can drop in the letter and number. And for the particular good ones, we can zoom in on them as well. Get a nice closer look there. That's a good point there, John. And hey, as well, how did you feel in the crop circle? So that's an I did try to be more present when I was there. Trying to, can I feel anything? And at the time I didn't, but we were, I think, about a week after it was made there. So if there was anything residual, and it was starting to grow up a little bit. So it wasn't quite perfect, and you never know how that all affects it. So I didn't really pick anything up at the time. But funnily enough, we were filming it because before we were doing the live stream, so I wanted some content to post to see if we can kind of get the numbers in, get some followers, so then we can